about preschool marketing, then it is very, very important to understand the basics of marketing, which is described through a concept what we call 4 Ps of marketing. There are 4 Ps, and once we understand what are those 4 Ps, then it will be very, very easy for the preschool administrators to manage their schools in a very, very effective way. Now, let's go to the first P. The first P is the products and services of the preschool. Since we are discussing running a preschool from a business perspective, creating a lot of impact for the children, at the same time creating impact financially to gain quite a lot of profitable margin for the preschool. Now, in that regard, understanding the products and services where we are dealing as a part of the preschool is very important. Now, there are very common services the preschools they provide, just like the skill building plans in the class of play group, nursery, junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten, daycare, abacus. Some of the schools they run additional skill building classes. So these are the different services that the preschools they provide. Now, why it is becoming so important to understand the product and services? When different preschools they provide different product and services of same nature, then why parents will be selecting a particular preschool? Now it is all about packaging and bundling the services for the parents to create a value for the parents. From that perspective, it is very important to understand what services we are providing and in what package we are providing to the parents. So, packaging all the services together is something the administrators must understand, and accordingly, they have to communicate to the parents or the, the customers in business way so that their understanding about the products and services of the preschool will be much, much easier. Now, after understanding the first P, this leads to the second P. Now, second P is the price for those services what we have created for the preschools. Now, why price is important? If you can see different preschools, you will often come across to a very strange fact. Irrespective of the type of services, different schools they charge different price for the same kind of services. Different preschools run skill building techniques, skill building things for preschool classes like nursery, LKG, UKG. So all the preschools they run nursery class. Still, why some schools they charge a bigger price than another school? So it all depends how we have packaged the product and services so that the value is communicated. Based on that, the price is decided how much it has to be charged. Now, price is not in isolation has to be charged. It solely depends on how we have bundled the services for the preschool service taker. Now, this second P, which is price, they impact the creation of the third P in the preschool marketing. And this third P is the place where the service is available or where the service will be provided. Now we have created some product and services. Based on that, the price is decided. Now, important is that whether the place where we are planning to provide this service, the people or the customers or the parents in that particular place are ready to take that product, Are they ready to pay that price? That's very, very important for the administrator to take a call and decide. I'll give you one example. Imagine you have created a very, very fantastic, effective, a five-star product or services for the preschool scale building plans. Based on that, you have put a heavy price since you have created the service, highly effective service. Now, you are selling these services or you are created this school in a very, very remote location. Do you think you can sell these services to the parents in that remote location or the countryside? Then definitely it's not, because the product package, the price for that is not meant for all those parents in the remote location. It is meant to a location where parents can pay that. So the place is very, very important concept in bringing the product and services for the uh, on behalf of a preschool, so that it can give the best to the uh, desired customer. It can provide better for the organization, so everything will be aligned together. From that prospect, the place is very, very important where we are planning to sell the services. And that leads to the fourth P, and fourth P is the promotion. Promotion is all about making it aware to all the possible and potential parents who are ready to take that services in a given price. Sometimes it may happen that the product and service package is fantastic for that location that we are just planning to sell, and the price is also absolutely fine for that location. But most of the time, it happens that the desired parents who are ready to take, but they are not aware that such services is available in their location. From that perspective, the promotion of the services with sole understanding that the parents must have a better idea about the services that's available in their location. That's what promotion is all about. Creating everything is one part. Letting the parents know that such services are available is also important from the perspective of running a preschool as a business unit. Again, promotion leads to the changing in the product and services. We often ask that whether uh, the promotion makes a way for the product and services to reach to the parents or not. Sometimes promotion may not be that effective to communicate all the essentials of that product and services. So from all perspective, these four P's are very, very integral part of creating that service provision in a particular locality with a particular price. Now, all these four P's together, they attract the target parents for your preschool. And you, as a preschool, your responsibility is to manage their aspiration and providing the committed services through the service package becomes the very crucial thing in terms of building a very good relationship between the school and the parents. So we believe from the business perspective that the administrators understanding about these four P's are important to make the school running as a business unit and creating good value for the parents, at the same time creating a very good profit for the preschool. Now we'll go little bit to each piece to understand how an administrator can manage them effectively. So first P deals with product and services, and here question comes how you design your value delivery to your parents. So product and services, as we discussed, is a medium of delivering the value from your organization, that is your preschool, to the parents, and the services becomes the medium. Now, as a preschool, you are branding them in such a way that you deliver that intrinsic value to the parents. Now, how you are going to do that? Now, from that perspective, there are three layers of value delivery to the parents. It's very, very important for the administrators. So please take a note when we create any service for a preschool. First, the core benefit to the customer, in this case, it is parents and the children. For them, we must keep it in mind what are the benefits, core benefits we need to provide to our customers, that means children and parents, as a part of the organization services. Now, for example, if we are selling the 1 year program for nursery, then we must identify what are the core benefits for the children who are taking admission in nursery. If we do not understand the core benefit, then it is really very futile to think a preschool from the business perspective. I think the core benefit is the skill building for a child in the age group of 3 to 4 years. What is needed for that particular age, that must be provided through these services in that preschool. So this is the very, very important component of that. If we miss out this core benefit of a particular program, then we are not able to create that bundle of product and services as a part of service offering from that preschool to parents. Now, once this is understood and bundled into the service package, then we move to the second layer of the service, what we often call as service attributes. Now, the service attributes will be helping the core benefit to be delivered to the children in a very, very simpler way or effective way. If the product attributes are not defined clearly, then achieving the core benefit as a part of the service becomes very, very difficult. Now, what are the attributes of a particular program? They may be curriculum. If curriculum is very, very strong, then it will help achieving the core benefit, that is the skill building process for a child. Then syllabus. Syllabus is also important. If syllabus is not again defined, there will be a kind of disintegrated approach of skill building, which may not help the child to achieve the skills that is needed for a particular class. Then service quality. Then if we are providing something, how effectively that teacher is delivering a particular skill, that is also service quality. Service features. Service feature is that if we are designing a curriculum, what are the features we bring into a particular service? It has to be communicated and it has to be known to a parent. Then only parent can connect with the school in a much, much better way. Pedagogy is also important. Pedagogy is the science of teaching. The technique of teaching is called pedagogy. If the teachers are not trained, even if we have very, very strong curriculum syllabus in place, but the teachers are not able to deliver them, then your service packages or service bundles may not be delivered to a child. Then brand name, the brand with whom your school is getting connected, they are also equally important as a service attribute when you run your school. So these are the few things which help in achieving the core benefit, which is skill building process for the child. So these are the second layer of product and services. Then the third layer is the product support services. Now, whatever we provide as a core benefit or attributes, there must be also a support service attached to a product packaging. So it could be a guarantee of a better skill. And if it needs to be extended hours of skill building, then that comes as a support service to the parents. Then special session for the parents. Sometimes what we call is that involving parents in some program where parents knowledge about skill building process in preschool becomes better. So that can be categorized under the support services. Then future services could be the school if they want to help parents in securing admission in a desired school for the parents, then it will be a future and good services from the preschools to the parents. So that can be categorized under the support services. After school support service, maybe when the school gets over and school provides some type of support to the parents in order to achieve the core benefit in a much better way. That can be in form of daycare, that can be in form of after school activities. So there are many things which can be categorized under the support service. But end of the day, it is the packaging how you are making for a particular service for the parents, so they get maximum benefit as far as the core benefit is concerned. So if we can package a service by keeping these three things in mind, that is core benefit, product or service attributes, and support services, then we'll be in a very, very clarity of mind that we can communicate. And parents also, their clarity about the services will be equally effective, so that there must be a good understanding between the school as well as the parents. So this is all about your first P of your preschool product and services. I hope you can just take a note while you manage your school's services in a much more effective way. Then we'll come to the second P, and second P is all about the price of the services that you have already packaged. And question comes, how do you expect parents will pay to your value? At the end, what we do through that services, we are trying to transfer a value that is packaged through that service packaging to the parents. Now, in the exchange of that value, that what you are providing, parents will be ready to pay some price for that. So this will be a direct proportion to the value that we create for them, to the price they are ready to pay for that value. So if we create a good value, better value, we can definitely expect a better price. If we create a lousy value, lousy services, then we cannot expect a better price for that. Now, there are few techniques for the administrators to understand how we can manage the price for the services that we create in our preschool. Now, one thing we must understand, there are service uniqueness. When we talk about service uniqueness, a particular service can be customized to a particular student. In that case, it will be highly unique. Then if that particular service is applicable to all the students who are coming, they are not very unique. So a product or service uniqueness can be low or uniqueness can be high. So the price of a product depends whether the product is unique, not unique. If the product uniqueness is very high, then the price flexibility, the chances of getting a better price is very, very high. If the service uniqueness is not there, then the prices that you can expect from your services will be very low. Now, to give one example, if you introduce a very, very unique curriculum, very, very strong and structured and unique curriculum, it is expected you can expect a better price for your services than a situation where you are not having a very structured curriculum in place. So both these things are uh, interlinked to each other, meaning if you provide a very generic syllabus with no curriculum, you can expect a very low price for the services you are offering. On the other hand, if you provide a very custom built curriculum and customized skill assessment in that, it is completely different than the other schools around, then it is very much possible that you can charge a better price for the service where you are packaging all the uniqueness for that service. Now imagine if you provide your uniqueness is here, and accordingly how much price you can charge? You can charge this much of price. But imagine if you are making your service little more unique as compared to other competitors around. Let's see, if you improve the product service offering and its uniqueness little better, it is definitely that you can charge a better price which is bigger than this price. So this is very common thing and very natural process in any marketplace. So if we provide a better service, if our service uniqueness is better than others, then definitely we can charge a better price. So this is true for each and every sector. Preschools are not the exceptions in this rule. So, as an administrator, if you make a point how you are making your service little more unique as compared to other schools around, then you can charge a better price from the parents. Now, in this regard, I'll just give you little more concept about the PEV, which stands for True Economic Value. This true economic value will help you to decide a price for your preschool services as compared to other schools around. So, what is this true economic value? So, true economic value is a combination of two components. First component is the cost of best alternative. Cost of best alternative meaning that all the preschools, as a part of their service, whether playgroup, nursery, LKG, UKG, they are providing something in the school. For example, if go to any school, there will be a set of books, there will be set of activities, there will be set of physical activities like dancing, there will be annual function. So these are common things. So these are the cost, that there will be some cost to have such minimum components in the service. So they are called the cost of best alternatives. In other words, any school you go, you will be finding these services. There is no second option in that. So they are non-negotiable things as a part of the service. Then what makes your price will be better is that value of performance differentials. Now, apart from those things, what are the other things you bring as a part of your product packaging so that parents will be ready to give more? So that is called the value of performance differentials. Something which is added to a services which will make the child performing better. And since the child is performing better, then parents will be ready to pay little bit more for that. So that is called true economic value. So when we define a price for our services, we have to define what are the differentials that we include in our service delivery package, which will improve the performance of the service or performance of the customer who are part of our service. So price is very dynamic from that perspective. When we bring better component, better packaging to our service, which can improve the performance, then we can definitely improve the pricing. So this is technical aspects of understanding the services, understanding the service component. Accordingly, we can define the price which will be easily accepted by our parents. Now we'll move to the third P. Third P is our place where exactly we are providing the services. So is your school rightly placed to deliver the value to the right people? That's very, very important. Creating a good service, anyway, administrators are now capable of doing that. Accordingly, defining a price for the components that those are available in the service packaging. For that also administrators, they have done a quite good job. Now, third critical component for the administrators in a preschool is to ensure that the place where they are keeping their services open for the parents to come and take it, is it the right place where the right people are available to pick up the services that is in offering. So for that purpose, we need to understand few things as technical components. Number one is that organization structure. When we develop an organization, then we define its structural things. Means where it will be available, where the products will be available, where it will operate. All such things comes a part of the organization structure. Now, first thing is that as a part of organization structure, we have to define the location of the school. Sometimes it happens that people define a location first, later they define the service, product, and prices. But we must do in other way around. We must define the product and services. Then we define about the pricing. Third part is that we have to define where we need to bring these services with a particular price. So location of the school by keeping that service delivery package and price is very, very, very important. So if we define some service packaging, we keep a price for that, but we are not matching the price and the service packaging to a location where parents can buy, then it will be a very, very frustrating task for the school administrator. Sometimes we say that we have done everything fine, good, everything is well planned, but there are no takers. There are no takers because we are putting it in a wrong place where there are no takers for that with that given service package and the price. So location of the school is very important. For that, we must evaluate does the service and price match the taste and preference of the locality. Uh, in few locations, I can say cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad. I have seen personally there are some schools who charges the annual fee for nursery class more than 1.25 lakhs, 1 lakhs 25,000 for year fees. And the same cities in little bit uh, different locality, parents are not even ready to pay 30,000 rupees for the same nursery class. So now question comes, where is the problem? Is there a problem in the price that we set for that particular service? Or is there a problem in packaging the service for a particular class? Or is it the locational issues? So now, if you are in the same location, but parents are not ready to pay even 30,000, but other schools they are charging 1 lakh 25,000, then you must consider that your service packaging is something wrong in that. You have to correct the service packaging, then only you will be able to charge that price which will be accepted by the parents in that locality. So it's very, very important to match with the taste and preference of the customers or the parents in a particular locality. Then second is the virtual value delivery, which is very, very critical because when a school defines a service packaging, lots of efforts go behind that. So once the service packaging is done and the physical delivery is done, then It's also important for the administrators to check whether the technology can help in delivering the same set of values in a virtual platform. They are very, very important in terms of defining your place. Now, place doesn't matter. You may be located in some other place, but if technology helps, then you can still deliver the services to the right customers by putting it in right platform. Then third component of the place part in terms of reaching out to more number of customers through the place is the franchise model. So franchise model will only be possible if your service packaging and service delivery models are very, very stringent and very, very structured. If that is there, then you are not only expanding your business beyond one location, you are also creating a lot of value and you are creating huge business value for your preschool. So under franchise model, you can have two models. One is COCO model, which is company owned and company operated, and COFO. COFO is company owned and franchise operated. So in this case, what you can do is that since the value you have created by putting your service and price and place in a very, very structured manner, you can simply expand it to somebody else who can run it on your behalf. So either you can just create uh, one more unit which can run in the similar fashion that you are running your current unit, which is uh, a case of COCO, that is you are operating through your own company own models, or you can just give your model to somebody else through franchise mode so that they can run it, but completely ownership and control will be with you as a business owner. So to establish all these things, the preschool owner or preschool administrators play a very, very critical role in defining these business values for the organization. So friends, do not look running a school as a business. Always look how and where you can create value for your business by bringing the place value into the understanding. So that's what you can do as an administrator by creating a huge value for your preschool. Now we'll go to the last P, which is the promotion. Let parents know about your value. Now, once you have established your value by putting everything in a perspective, question comes the value you have created, whether parents are aware about this. The value you have created for the benefit of the children, are parents aware about this? Are, uh, do they know that this particular institute has done so many things to ensure the skill development of the child? So, to do that, we have to do the promotion part for our organization. Lot of things can be done to improve the promotion, and promotion is a continual process. It's not like that, once you have done it is done, because every time you create value, you make your service packaging more stronger and stronger by bringing more component into that. When those are dynamic in nature, your promotion has to be dynamic in order to make sure that parents are also getting regular information about the changes you are making to your services to deliver better value. Now, for that purpose, we can do a lot of things starting from advertising. Advertising we can do within our school premise. We can do advertising elsewhere. So wherever our customers and potential parents are there, we can do advertisement there. We can do quite a lot of sponsorship. Sponsorship is all about similar kind of things where your core value or core benefit of your service can match to another service. You can also sponsor that. So that in long run, you are not only creating benefit through your service, you are also committed to extend your support to those organizations who are creating similar benefits for the children. Then sales promotion as a business unit, we must do the sales promotion all the time so that our sales can increase. We have created organizations to create sales to make many parents to get benefit from the service offering. So sales promotion is a very natural process, and we must drive ourselves to get more possible sales for our preschool. Then we have packaging. Packaging is very important. When packaging is done, whether it's a service packaging or a product packaging, that packaging or service attracts parents, and your core value must be communicated through that packaging. So packaging has to be looked into very carefully so that right value can be communicated through that. Publicity can be happening in many ways, starting from a local newspaper to online news forum to a community discussions. Lot of ways are there where publicity can be done. So preschools, they often feel that publicity or public relations are not very important for them, but some point of time they must do some kind of public relationship exercises to communicate their core values and their service components to the potential parents. Point of sale is very important. Point of sale is that where exactly the parents can buy the service package. So it can be parents coming to your school, that is possible as a point of sale. The parents can still buy it online. The parents can buy to another person. The parents can buy it through a franchise. Lot of point of sales can be created by the administrator if preschools can deliver the value in multiple channels. Then personal selling, personal branding and personal selling are very important components for any business. So if the administrator is very much part of the early child development forums, and the administrator is an influential professional for early child development and preschool education system, lots of personal selling will be possible through this promotion. Exhibitions, we all know how important exhibitions are in order to communicate our value system through displaying of different models of our services. So that has to be part of the promotional aspects of preschool marketing. Then awareness campaign is also a part of the promotion, not only for preschools but also for other products. So if you look to these four P's, that is product and services, then price, then place, and finally promotion, if we have a better understanding these four P's, then we can manage our product or services in a much better way, and we can create a better foundation for our organization or for our preschool to deliver high value results for the parents as well as for the organization. So thank you so much for your uh, patient hearing, and I'm sure that these discussions will help you to retrospect, to get back to your school's service, pricing, place, and promotional things, and make sure that you restructure them so that they can drive better value for both the children as well as for your preschool. Thank you so much, and we'll catch up in another lecture for the preschool administration and management segment. Thank you so much.